What's up? How's it going? Monday night, fun day night. Maybe. I don't know. Should be fun tonight. I am so hooked on this game, but I'm not playing it when I'm not on stream. I want to. I want to play it so bad. I want to get to the end to see how this story goes. But I'm not. I'm saving it for you guys. And I would love it if there was some you guys in chat tonight that interacts and helps me pick some dialogue. That would be awesome. But yeah, we're back with the altars. It's a great game. Like, story has me hooked. I would throw your money at them, please. They are so good. If you have Game Pass, it is free on Game Pass. But, you know, it looks great. The story is just so intriguing. I can't wait to see where it goes. The gameplay's awesome. The base building is simple yet complex at the same time. And anyone that watched on Saturday knows that I've already failed once. So, not a perfect playthrough. I don't see it, man. Sorry. All right, let's hop in and get this thing going. No, I don't see one of those. I do have a the Starfield Collector's Edition watch sitting around. That was money I probably shouldn't spend, but you know. All right. I'm trying to remember. Show the planetary sample. Right? Let's fix this real quick. It was a decent game. I played through it. Yeah, I feel like I got my money's worth out of it. The scientist is in machinery. Why is he in machinery? Yo, scientist, I got something for you.
I have something for you. I used the illuminator on one of those strange areas on the surface, and it revealed some sort of plants, but not real living plants. More like a projection of another dimension that became visible to me. Keep going. I followed their path and found something that could have been their core. And when I used the illuminator on it, I found some interesting specimens. Really? Specimens from the interval. Did you secure them properly? Of course.
Of course.
I have to take them to my lab immediately. Let me study them thoroughly. Jan, this is beyond my wildest dreams. A whole new area of research wide open before me. Before us.
Is there a problem?
Listen, Jan, we're fed up with your mistakes. What do you mean, fed up?
My mistakes?
Morale is at an all-time low. You need to reevaluate your priorities, or else.
Or else what?
Or else they will be reevaluated for you. What exactly do you want
What's
to
your
improve?
problem?
Good leadership requires treating people as equals, or at least creating a credible impression of doing so. Stop ordering us around like puppets. I hear you. I'll do what I can.
So I when I failed because of the storm, I went back like 4 days, and I've already caught back up. So yes, the botanist is still trying to take my ex-wife, his wife. Trying to make sure someone is out here on organics. Okay, he's getting us organics. Botanist is getting some food. That's good. I need to take the Q off of this to free up those organics.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Yes.
When are you?
Chill. Doesn't take organics. What is taking these last 60 organics? These rad filters. We have 4. You know what? I want to take this out of queue. I think I should probably take some metals.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Yes, you come out here. It was that magnetic storm, and I didn't have enough radiation filters to protect everybody. So there was too much radiation, and it was bad. Where are those last 20? Oh, it's these polymers. All right. Yeah, that's the plan, is to try to make a bunch, but now I've got to get away from the sun. All right, let's remember what room it's in the lab. Command center. Base mass. That's the problem. We're gonna have to get rid of the infirmary for now. Oh. Let's throw this in real quick. I think I still got another 2 days. Storm. don't want to miss out on any of the story stuff. We'll play some beer pong with the technician. Oh.
Hell yeah. I got this.
Actually playing beer pong.
Yes. Yes.
So, do I throw this and let him win so that he has fun? Or do I just beat him so that he's motivated?
Fuck.
Okay, they can make this a little bit harder.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. This is the technician. This isn't the other one.
Kidding me? Here we go.
Oh,
Yes.
victory.
Not bad, man. Thanks for the game. Yeah, you're not as bad as I thought. Maybe there's still potential in you, but you really need to stop doing everything people want from you. Don't tell me you still can't get over that Rapidium arc. I'm telling you, I had no choice. Maybe that time you didn't. Most of the time, you do. I asked you for a dormitory, you built it. I asked you for a place to have fun, and here we are. Are you telling me I should have ignored you? No, man. No, I'm glad you didn't. Just saying people are gonna want things from you. All the time. Just like that Maxwell guy and whoever else from Earth. You gotta learn how to say no sometimes. Because you'll never please everybody. And you can forget about yourself. Like with Dad? Yeah, sort of. I guess you're right. Thanks. I'll remember that.
Ah, lessons learned. So these are like some sort of puzzle where you have to like learn and figure things out, I guess. All right, let's talk about later.
Lena again. Always. Did you think it through? Yes. I have a theory I'd like to share. Hit me.
Mm-hmm.
It all started when I convinced her not to move abroad. Oh, interesting. I remember that moment. Is this where we branched apart? Yeah. That decision defined us. Wow. But it wasn't just about moving, was it? I remember it well. It was a very specific feeling. I was afraid of the unknown, living in a strange land. Fear? No. We moved to college. We could have moved anywhere. Going away wasn't the problem. It was something else, and you know it.
Oh. I think it's gonna be that one.
I was jealous of her career. Jealous? Please. We always wanted her to be successful.
No?
It was never about her.
What? Sad about selling the house?
Sadness. Selling the house, our house. It
Wow.
made me sad. The house? Yeah. We put so much effort to prove that we could give her a good life, and now, the thought of having to start all over again. It felt like I would be losing something I worked so hard to achieve. So, you convinced her to stay. Yeah. And you agreed to go. Right. What happened after?
Mm. She held a grudge?
She
I
held a
think.
grudge, I guess. You mean she changed?
We
I
both
guess
did.
we both did. She wasn't happy, and I kept trying to make it up to her, taking extra jobs, not being fussy about late hours. But you grew further and further apart. Yeah. Suddenly I realized we don't talk anymore. Okay. I think I've heard enough. Really? Yeah. Can't you see the pattern? You're always trying to prove something, be in control, build a big house, work overtime, go to friggin' space if nothing else works. Instead of just taking the passenger seat sometimes. Letting go and just enjoying the ride. You want me to enjoy the ride. Now. All I'm saying is you can try to trust her a little more.
So when there's a dialogue option, I can turn on voting on Twitch, and the viewers over there can vote for dialogue options. Yeah. But I'm up on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok.
I can't afford to trust her, not about you and the others. That's not the point. Think about it. When was the last time you asked
Speaking
her
of
for
YouTube, what's up, Wisest Tiger?
something? She's a biotechnician, for crying out loud, and here we are struggling with those polymers. I bet she could tell us how to do it better. All you need to do is ask. Tell her you need her help. For once, rely on someone else other than
Oh, this is gonna
yourself.
get messy.
I can try, I guess. Good. Do it. You won't regret it.
All right. Let's go call her. Weiss's Tiger. This is called the Altars.
Jan?
Hi, Lena.
It's good to hear you. I was a bit out of line last time we spoke. It was harsh in your situation. Is everything okay?
Old Greg. No, not Pyro. Not Star Citizen. Not the normal content. Yes, very futuristic, sci-fi. Stranded on a planet, trying to find a way home.
I
need your help.
think I am going to need you.
Oh, okay.
Remember when I told you I was building
Yep.
a bridge?
Right. That sounded very unsettling.
And I need to get my hands on a lot of superconductive polymers in a very short time. Truth is, I don't know shit about what I'm doing, and I thought, well, since this is kind of your thing, maybe you'd have some idea how to speed it up.
Superconductive polymers. Right. Have you thought of... I mean, since you brought this to me, I suppose you have access to organic matter of some kind.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. How about a place you can grow plants in? Do you have anything like that?
Dude.
yeah, I have a greenhouse.
Great. Well, good news is there is a way to get your polymers by processing organics. I can send you detailed instructions, but honestly, I'm worried that gathering resources and operating a greenhouse might be a little too much for one person.
Yeah, well, I know, but why don't I give it a try?
Uh-huh. Sure. It's just... I could have helped you so much earlier, and you'd have more time. It's really starting to bug me how mining ops are not going by the book about this. It's outrageous. I think I have to say something.
Yeah. Please don't make
Wait,
waves.
what do you want to do?
I don't know yet. I have to think it through.
All right, yeah, just please don't make waves, all right? Last thing I need is a corporate shitstorm on top of everything else.
Don't worry, I'll be reasonable. I'm glad you reached out, Jan. Talk later, okay? Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Nice. And grow polymers in the greenhouse module. Alright. Now can I go? No. Because I have that stupid social room down here. Oh, I don't have enough. Shit. Right? So that means I'm gonna have to cook all that, or cook. I'm gonna have to make all that stuff again. And I think if I destroy, it's gonna destroy all of them. So I'm just gonna have to let it go. Yeah. But I've got enough materials, I can make it all again.
We're running out of storage space.
Alright, what's going on in the kitchen?
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing hostile
you
that I
arguing
found yet, other than the sun trying
We
to kill
got
me.
together to celebrate our progress,
me.
but it looks like we've reached the limits of a constructive discussion regarding our different views.
We can't agree on the playlist. I say nothing beats good old rock and roll, but it seems our tastes got pretty rotten in some branches. Please, why can't we at least take it easy with the music? Chill out, calm our nerves.
You might not have noticed, but I was trying to make a point. If you really have to listen to music now, pick something we can focus to and think about the challenges ahead. Ever heard of a surgeon celebrating while the patient is still on the operating table?
Yada, yada, yada. I bet your taste in music is just about as fresh as that patient.
That's because your narrow mind will never grasp the beauty of AI-fueled synth jazz.
Okay,
Oh.
guys, let's not kill ourselves over a stupid party playlist, please. You never said
Synth
what
jazz.
you want to hear.
Oh. I would go with turn up the volume. I think logical is I'm not sure we should be celebrating yet. No, let's chill to something upbeat and calm.
Let's chill to something upbeat and calm. What? Good choice.
Look, there's definitely one thing we have in common. We are very emotional about a party playlist. Of course we are. Hey, I just realized something. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we all start out playing with Frickle Pickle?
Oh my word. Just
Maybe.
as I was fighting so hard to get that memory out of my mind, the very mention of that ludicrous name makes me want to die of humiliation.
Come on, it was a high school rock band. It had to be cringy to be authentic.
I actually have fond memories. Blisters on my fingers from strumming those strings all night. And thank goodness that joke of a band broke up when everyone went away to college.
Speak for yourself. I got together with the guys several years later and we jammed on the weekends.
The downside,
think
for
it
some
all
reason, even though
started
it's
with
on
Uncle
full screen
Martin's
windowed, if I
guitar.
click off,
He
it
wasn't exactly
freezes
a
up.
perfect
Or it
teacher,
pauses, basically.
unless you wanted to learn how to chug a bottle of beer in under 5 seconds.
That's because he was a musician, not a babysitter. Remember the first thing he made us play? Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. But the bastard was too drunk to find his way back out.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't that.
Aw.
I wonder if we'd even remember how to play that simple tune. I haven't touched a guitar
Alright,
in
Wise this
ages.
Tiger, thanks for
I went
stopping
back
in, man.
to fiddling with the instrument a little bit when we moved with Lennon. Nothing serious, though. Luckily, we're not here to perform music.
You know what? You're right. We should definitely do it. You really are a genius. I bet we could write a song Uncle Martin would dig. All we need is a guitar. You up to it?
A guitar?
Man, I'm telling
When
you,
are you
he-
going to fix things around here?
And I'm telling
getting
you, this
impatient.
is the least important of our priorities.
Do I even know how to build a guitar? I do. Filters, then resources. Yes. But that's all that I can build right now, so. Answer the call in the comms room. Alright, what we got? Oh, it's this douche.
Hello?
Jan, this is Maxwell. I have to say, I am disappointed.
In
about-
what?
Your wife, Lena Berg? I thought you were supposed to keep her out of this.
Come on.
It was just a harmless request. She helped speed things up a great deal.
Well, it seems she also found the time to accuse me of negligence before the board. You
Yeah.
do realize I am going to face a lot of scrutiny now. We are going to face it.
Whoops.
Luckily for you, her ignorant meddling didn't delay the dispatching of your rescue mission.
Oh, that's good.
About time.
Oh, so you're not happy with my methods either? Please don't make me regret stepping in to save you. At least tell me your cargo is all right.
My ulcers? They're doing fine.
I was asking about Rapidium.
Oh. It's safe.
It's interesting they were the first thing that came to your mind. Very telling. Have you created many?
Why so
Why
curious?
so curious?
You think it's none of my business?
Yep.
It will be,
Exactly.
sooner or later. You know, I did try to test the waters a little back home about the possible fate of your potential crew. And before your wife barged in with her self-righteous attitude and sabotaged all my subtle advances.
You mean you still haven't told anyone?
It's too early, Jan.
Why?
There's one thing you need to understand about those people. No one makes it to the board of a corporation for being nice. It's an award you get for putting the interests of stakeholders before anything else.
What's up, ma'am?
Which boils down to being a passive opportunist with no moral center.
Wait a second. Don't you work
Don't you work for
them?
him?
I work with them, Jan. Does it mean I can't have dreams of my own?
Dreams? What dreams?
Would you laugh if I told you I believe we can change the face of the world? Like depleting resources, insufficient food production, they're just
Hey, how's it going?
symptoms. We could get to the cause.
We?
Yes. It's impossible without you, Jan.
I knew there was something
You
fishy about
have
this
the
dude.
insight now. You have experienced the truth about life. Because what is it really? Nothing but a predetermined string of events, distorted with myriads of random, meaningless decisions. We spend centuries looking for some kind of sense in it, some kind of meaningful pattern or recipe. Still, no satisfactory answer comes. Until, once in hundreds, maybe thousands of years, a chance appears to make a leap in our understanding of reality.
Yep,
And you
yep,
think
yep, yep.
this is it?
Well, ever since I learned about your discovery, I keep thinking about Rapidium as the opportunity for us to stop being slaves to chaos. That is why, contrary to the members of the board, I will sacrifice everything to protect your mission.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I want him on my side or not. Yeah, I don't think he is either. I think he's on his own side. And he's thinking that I'm going to be his little puppet.
I'm not really sure I want sacrifice. It usually comes with a promissory note.
Then why did you run to your ex-wife for support? You prefer to rely on someone who has no idea about your situation?
Yeah. Why should I trust you? I mean, yeah, she's my ex-wife, but still, I'd trust her more than I'd trust some corporate douchebag.
Maybe. Why should I trust you? I don't know much about you.
Fair point. Maybe you're right. I should have been more open with you.
About what?
You see, a career in management wasn't always what I had in mind for myself. I used to be a geneticist, preoccupied by scientific work, exciting, promising experiments.
So, the old research Lucas dug up.
Yes, it was mine.
Hmm.
You're responsible for all this. The mine records.
I don't even think he
Ranch.
works for the board.
It's never just one person, Jan. But yes, I was in charge of that project.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want to achieve?
I can't say any more, Jan. Especially when the board is all over me with their questions. For the very same reasons I had to discontinue my work. And this is where it gets tricky. Because if anyone from the board finds out what we've done together, they could get the wrong idea. If you know what I mean.
That you're experimenting again?
That I'm using the situation to turn things around for myself.
Aren't you?
That's quite a harsh accusation, considering
I
the
bet you
mess
he
I've got
killed the
you
crew,
out of,
too.
Jan Dolsky.
Okay. I get it.
I'm not sure you do. You see, things may get harder for you soon.
Harder? How?
Well, there might come a moment when the interest of your alters, at least some of them, will differ significantly from yours.
Are you trying to scare me?
I just want you to prepare.
For what?
Tough decisions.
Tough decisions.
That's
A
very
revolt.
cryptic.
Well, it's the best I can
Yes,
do.
danger, Will Robinson.
Remember, we're both in uncharted territory. Lucas is working on establishing the most convenient rendezvous point. He'll dispatch the coordinates to you as soon as he's found a good location.
Good. I'll be waiting.
In the meantime, wish me luck with the mess down here. I'll get back to you when the storm dies down.
All right, everyone. We need to have a chat.
Okay, I've got us a guitar. Now, what do we want to play? How about something from our old repertoire? We had a few hits up our sleeves.
For crying out loud, can't you just let it go? Do you really want to sing something a 16-year-old version of yourself wrote?
True. That could be a bit awkward. But we had some sick tunes. How about this? We could use one of our old tunes, but come up with new lyrics. Something fresh and relatable to, well, our audience.
And by audience, you mean?
Us.
Us.
Obviously. Let's write about us.
Oh, jeez.
What do you think, Jan? I don't know. I was never much of a writer, so I guess that means none of us are. Oh, come on. We can do it together. Share our experiences. Just pour our hearts into those lyrics.
What exactly would you write about?
Like I said, something relatable. We should write about us, our crew. What unites us, what divides us.
Oh, thank you.
I would add something about the love that we share. All good songs are about love.
Sounds like
It's
a
a
plan.
good message to share.
I'll take the first verse. You, Brainiac?
What about me?
What's your subject of choice?
You're not gonna leave me alone, are you?
Nope. We're in this together.
Fine. Give me the shortest part.
And what'll you sing about?
Quantum mechanics? What else? Let's add some meaning to this pointless activity.
Okay, then. Jan, your turn. You take the second verse. What are you gonna sing about?
I could sing about all the things we've been through.
Well, that could work. You could start with something like, on the path I left behind.
How about I've been roaming with no guiding light?
Yeah, but I'm no longer left all by myself. We've got a common goal in sight. All right, looks like we've got it.
Yeah.
Let's just get this over with.
Okay, here goes. Growing up apart, we shared
Maybe.
surprisingly common ground, feeling nothing more than regret. Till the coin got flipped around.
Things never said in quantum state now won't remain unspoken. The clock is unwound, the choice is unsound, could now reopen. What if I gotta spend a day with you again? Of all the things that I regret, it's losing you that truly hurts. If I could take another turn, my life would never
Wow.
be the same. If I could get another chance today. On the path I left behind, I've been roaming with no guiding light, but I'm no longer left all by myself. We've got a common goal in sight, and though it seems now anything could be undone, would you be really missing things if they were never truly gone? If I could take another turn, my life would never be the same. If I could get another chance today. Oh, if I could take us somewhere now, let us win this race against the sun and find a place where we could hide.
Wow.
So, did we stop again?
Mm-hmm.
Are we there already? The base seems to be a bit wobbly. Are you sure we're not moving? More like alcohol intoxication has wreaked havoc on your vestibular system. My what? We're not moving. Something has to be blocking our way again. The navigation readings are curious. Curious? In what way? I don't know exactly, but something's distorting them. Okay. Nothing cures a hangover like taking a walk. Wanna go and check that thing out, Jan? Calm down, man. It's just a bed. I feel good about today.
All right. Did we fix it? Oh, we did fix it.
You're short-sighted. We need those additional resources to ensure better safety measures in the future.
Uh, enriched metals outpost. Okay.
Die of irradiation.
But that means that I do need to put the infirmary back. Because we will be in radiation. Alright, let's go.
What the hell is that? Another kind of anomaly? Sure distorting gravity around here. Need to think of a way to deal with it if we want to push on.
Alright, so all I had to do was come out and talk to him. Yeah, I know we need filters. Yeah. Gonna need at least one of those. Okay. maybe at some point. Some cheaper batteries. We need that. Learn how to predict those. Cue that up too. That'll keep him busy. But I need to talk to him. He is in the dorm. Sitting over here in the corner.
Hey, I
examined
took
the
a closer
obstacle.
look at our obstacle. It looks like something is distorting the gravity field around here. Good thing our base stopped, or we'd just be floating around in the air like those rocks. Amazing. The sheer scale of it. I wonder if it's related to the interval. Yeah, this planet, so full of mysteries. It's almost a shame we need to get out of here in a hurry. I can take the pressure, don't worry. But we can't expect to deal with a problem if we don't understand it properly. How do you suggest we go about it? We'll need to start by collecting more data about the field distortion characteristics. The base should have blueprints for a device called a gravity sensor. Once you craft it, it needs to be placed somewhere high to cover as much ground as possible. We're in a canyon, right? So maybe a ledge somewhere high up would be good. I'll mark potential spots on your map. Okay,
All right.
I'm on it.
How you feeling after the party, dude?
You feeling all right? I think my metabolism of glucose might have been affected. I'm finding it hard to concentrate. That's exactly what I feared. This party was premature.
Eh.
Would you like me to go there? Should I resolve this? You want me to take care of this?
Now I can assign tech to it. Okay. Why not? Oh, we can actually get another person if we really wanted to. The guard, the miner, and the doctor. There. All right, let's go explore.
this anomaly. I haven't seen them behave like this.
That was an anomaly. Another damage chip. Wow, I was like right on that. I don't have the mining outpost yet. Okay. You know, I have not played any of the Witchers ever, so I don't know. I don't have the power. That ain't gonna work. A few in storage, okay. Oh, he's taking forever. I don't need to hit that. Alright, there's a suit upgrade. All kinds of new stuff from that computer upgrade. Cheaper climbing, crafting, anomaly shield. Nice. Okay. Medium storage, large storage. Those will come in handy for sure. There it is. Radiation repulsor. It unlocks a radiation repulsor module, which makes radiation filters more efficient. With enough repulsors, your filters won't ever need replaced. A gem and the base expansion. So I got to do the base expansion, and then I'll have that open. not gonna recharge from here.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
That's how you recharge, okay. Cool. So now I get 7 days notice of a magnetic storm. Ton of those, jeez. Alright. It's a big thing to follow. Let's go back to the base. It's all the way at the top. So nothing right. Can't convert it. Trying to figure out what I could do with these materials that I'm picking up. Scientist is not here. He's in the floor. He's always got something to say.
I discovered something new. An anomaly that seemed to be pulsating.
Pulsating, as in shrinking and expanding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it seemed to have two cores inside.
Very interesting. Thank you for bringing this observation to me. I suppose destroying it will be easier if you time your movement accordingly to the pattern in which it pulsates?
Huh. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Thanks. You wanted to talk?
Yes. I managed to come up with a satisfactory magnetic storm prediction system. We'll be ready for the next one when it comes. If it comes.
Great. I feel
Great.
safer already.
But that's not all. While analyzing the nature of this phenomenon, I discovered
course.
something very curious. You do know
But
how
wait,
dangerous it is to be
there's
outside
more.
the base during a magnetic storm, right?
No, tell me.
Radiation levels rise significantly. It can be very hazardous to health, but if you're a risk taker, it could also be worthwhile.
What do you mean?
Wow. What do you
I've been
mean?
performing some observations, and it seems that the energy of the magnetic storm stimulates certain resource deposits to be more active and productive. Two types of deposits, to be precise. Organics and rubidium. In practical terms, it means they can be mined much more efficiently during a storm.
Hmm.
Isn't it fascinating, Jan? Those resources are in tune with the magnetic field somehow. It's like a mysterious, unheard of ecosystem.
Yes, mysterious.
Absolutely. We need to make use of that discovery.
Of course, feel free. As long as you don't send me out there.
Right. All right, next day.
Want to catch a bite later?
All right, let's go. Do I have pylons? Okay, yeah, good. I have 5 of them. Like here. All right. Hold on a second. Got some room. Let's get us some materials here.
Take care of this now. There is nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Too much time and radiation. No, that's not good. Six. Oh, I need the hook upgrade. Interesting.
Hey, man. Can we talk?
Yeah, we can talk here in just a minute. Next. He's in the dorm. What's wrong?
Hey, what's the matter?
I was wondering, is it just me, or do you have it too?
Have what?
What?
A splitting headache that won't go away no matter what I do. And a bad stomach too. Ever since that damn party.
That's worrying. A regular hangover should have gone away by now.
Yeah. Got me thinking, maybe the booze was spoiled? We never checked its expiry date. Could have mold in it or some bacteria.
Okay, man. Just take it easy for now and don't forget to hydrate properly.
Yeah, don't worry. I won't be slowing you down. Even Molly's not there for me when I need her. Look at her. Sulking in her little space. I hope none of those idiots plied her with that rotten stuff.
Pet the sheep.
What's the matter, girl? You look down.
Yep. Except in here, her name is Molly. Something's happening in the kitchen. Still?
I knew there was something wrong with her. I saw it. And I didn't do anything. Wait, what the hell happened to her? What does it look like? She's gone. Molly's gone.
Oh. But what happened? Does that mean that they're gonna die too?
What? But why? I mean, no, that's not possible. She was... There was never any problem with her.
I came to see her like I did every day, and she was just lying motionless.
Lamb chops for dinner.
Cold and stiff.
Yeah, poor thing. Never got to see a real meadow in her short life. At least her life had meaning. She will be remembered as the first living organism ever to be created with the use of rubidium. Whoever poisoned her is gonna pay for this. Poison, aren't we getting a little too emotional here? It was just a specimen, a test result. Why would anyone try to kill it?
Ed, really? If Molly was just a specimen, what does that make us?
Let's just decide
There's
what to do
multiple
quickly
nerds
and
in
get
this
back to
game.
work. This is taking too much time. Molly's been a part of this mission before any of us arrived. In a way, she paved the way for us. I say we bury her with honors. Still, we are talking about corporate property here. I say we put her in the freezer and take her back to Earth. Allied Corp
jeez.
scientists might be interested in her. But it's your call, Jan. You're the captain. What do you think?
I don't know. What do we do? Cremate her, bury her, or take her back? That's what I'm thinking. It's all about the science.
Let's pack her up for the journey home and see if any of us make it.
No. We can't do that.
What? Why not?
Don't you all remember what they said at training? If any member of the crew dies for an unknown reason, it is the duty of the scientist on board to carry out a post-mortem without delay.
Member of the crew?
She was a live being, and her cause of death is unknown. We should find out what really happened. We owe it to her. And to ourselves.
I mean, it makes sense, and it may mean that, you know, they find out that it's going to happen to them.
And it's a mandatory procedure. Let's do it. Let's perform an autopsy and see what we can find out. All right? I
All right.
won't argue with procedures.
Oh. She's like just flopped over here. Only the scientist can do it. So, Oh, there's another cave right over here. It's that energy wall thing. I think I need the stronger suit.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Alright, so I need to give me another mining outpost and some pylons probably. More energy up there. All right. All right. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. All right, I am back. Had to go grab something from the door. Been in the mood for something sweet, so we got a milkshake. All right.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there? Looks like we're running out of storage space.
No, not storage space.
Come and find me when you have a moment.
Good. The autopsy is done. What did you find? Who killed the sheep?
Hey, are you done with the post-mortem? Did you find Molly's cause of death? Yes and no. Don't you just love science?
Mm-hmm.
I know the direct cause of death, and it wasn't food poisoning. No? No, it was a severe brain hemorrhage.
Oh,
What? Why? That's the tricky part. Her brain looked changed. Part of it was covered with a strange, transparent film, like mutated tissue of some sort. Any ideas where this tissue came from? I don't know, Jan. I'm not a neurosurgeon, and I'm certainly not a veterinarian. Basic autopsy on a human being is all I'm trained to do. I ran a sample through our standard lab tests, and it doesn't fit any known results. So all I can tell you is this isn't any condition I could put a name on. Maybe we should report this back to Earth. Have you heard from anyone since we stopped? No. Just as I feared. The gravity field might have jammed their signal. While we wait for them to reinstall it, let's collect more data. Such as? Well, we know it wasn't anything in the food or air conditioning that killed her. However, there could be other external factors at play. This planet, the Interral. Who knows if the proximity plane doesn't interact with our reality in some ways we don't yet understand? We have no idea about the microbiome here, bacteria, maybe even viruses. Viruses? What are you saying? We should all get tested, just to be on the safe side. So, the technician was right when he urged us to examine the sheep. And we were right to listen to him. Now let's follow through. Okay. How do you want to proceed? MRI scanning. A simple procedure that will give us the first crucial answer. Is anything affecting our brains too?
yeah.
All I
Good
need
idea.
from you is a simple upgrade of our infirmary. Think you can handle that?
Nope.
Okay. I'll take care of it right away. Excellent. We'll start the checkups immediately after it's ready. We can now mine enriched metals. Good. I'm glad you were brave enough to make the unpopular choice. I hope it'll pay off. Hope is good for people who don't have confidence in their knowledge. Lucky for you, I do. Creating someone who is a skilled refinery operator would also be useful. And keep making good decisions.
Oh, jeez. Hmm. Can't fit another.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
Hmm. We get rid of something. I need more of those pylons. An idea. Let's go use some of these pylons. See if we can make more. It's gonna have to go there. Don't make it up that. We can grab that off the ground. Can't make it up that. Alright. Let's try to get this last pylon connected. Perfect timing. Alright, so he's still working on that. Need one more thing of minerals. I need a bunch of metals. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm tired. It's time to go to bed. I'm going to send him out to do that. Okay. Gathering materials. Always fun. Oh, not much. Just gathering materials and expanding our
Hey man, we're
research.
running out of storage space.
mining clone next. At least I was suggested to build one. I have a feeling it's way up there. Yeah, it's actually right over here. Oh, look at that. Down below that is. Problem is, we're out of storage space. Heck on it. I mean, no storage space. I'm at 708 out of 720. I should still have some storage space. I need 10 more. See, let me pick that up. We're at 95. Organics. There we go. Now he's building that MRI thing for us. Nice. can drill through here. What's in here? Any good? Oh, wow. Radiated area.
Awesome. Another movie.
Nice.
Yes. I was missing that.
More organics, which I'm sure we're gonna need. Place to drill through. Big wall that I can't get up yet. Oh yeah, base expansion is complete. Or at least the research is complete.
What is this? A new anomaly?
I have 3 filters in storage. We'll queue up some more filters here in just a moment. Both in the command center? Alright. Oh yeah.
The refinery is such a weird place, don't you think? You're never gonna believe what I found. Let me guess. A time-distorting anomaly? What?
How did you know?
How did you know? Well, considering the presence of this huge gravitational anomaly in this area and Frankov's calculations, I expected you to stumble upon one sooner or later. As you know, differences in gravitational potentials create the effect of time dilation. So, I just connected the dots.
Yeah, I didn't know that, dude.
You could have done it as well, had you taken the time to stop and think. Ever heard of smartest in the room syndrome? No need to get upset, Jan. Just tell me more about the distortion. Well, when I got inside this thing, it just, slowed me down while
all around you time seemed to speed up? Yeah. What a discovery, Jan. This is just getting more and more fascinating.
Well, it's pretty hard to get rid of. The closer I get to its core, the more time I lose on the outside.
Yes, but you're also approaching the center of its gravity, which means that the core should slow down and be an easier target.
Mm,
Interesting. I'll think about that.
yeah.
Thanks.
All right. Let's go see what the botanist has to say.
What's up?
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Oh, look at that photo. I'm surprised you took it. They told us to take things that bring back happy memories. I guess I hoped this memory would cheer me up in hard times. I remember the day this picture was taken. I already had a massive crush on Lena. Thanks, man. That's a lovely gift.
Yay.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean something to you
Buttering
too.
them up.
My old projector. It's symbolic that you took it with you. I guess it reminds me of the first time when I thought it would be cool to explore space. Really? For me, it's more about feeling at home. It will definitely make me feel more comfortable around here.
Nice. All right. Sleep.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Oh, that cost a planetary sample. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize that.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
John, we need to discuss something.
Yeah, it's about time.
There was something you wanted to talk about. Yeah. This journey. It's taking longer than I thought.
Yeah.
Gives me more time to think. Practice all those theoretical scenarios in my head again.
What theoretical
scenarios are we
scenarios?
talking about exactly? The way it's gonna play out? When I finally appear on Lena's doorstep? Will I catch her after her morning run, or does she not do that anymore? And where does she even live? But most of all, will she be happy to see me? Or will it scare the shit out of her? You know what? I should be mad at you for getting distracted like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I totally get it. This fantasy keeps you going, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Just tell me at least if she still watches that stupid comedy show. You know, the one about a bunch of eggheads trying to make a video game that sells. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. She'd eat a packet of roasted peanuts and laugh her ass off. Right. And then it was, honey, I'm out of peanuts. You're not going to the store by any chance? Oh man, exactly. I loved that. I hated that. Huh. You're gonna think this is funny, but I'm experiencing this strange feeling when we talk about our common memories with her. Like an annoying itch that I can't scratch. I think I might be jealous.
Yeah, I think he's going to screw
Jealous.
everything up
Of whom?
and
Me?
like
No, not who.
let them know about the
More
altars
like
before
jealous of
they're supposed to
what?
know about the altars.
all those things I shared with her, intimate moments. I thought they were just between me and her. Now, I have to live with the fact that you had them too. So, even if I did, does it reduce the value of what you shared with her? Maybe not objectively, but it's hard to be cool about it. All those thoughts, such as, did she feel the same way with him or was it different for her? It's like with being cheated on. Sometimes it can be easier to accept it when it's just physical, but it can be much more painful when it actually involves feelings. And someone else suddenly enters a space that was supposed to only belong to the two of you. The conversations you had, that restaurant you liked together, the music you shared. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. There was a time when I thought Lena was cheating on me. What? Things were already beyond repair for us. I think I just needed to blame someone else for it. Find an easy explanation as to why she was so distant from me. Was it true? No. And I can see now how childish it was of me. And I know
Yep.
it's not very mature
Very.
to be feeling what I'm feeling now. But that's just jealousy for you. It's not rational in any way. Still, you just can't help it. And all it does is make your mind go crazy. Still, love wouldn't be what it is without it. You think? I know some people say there's nothing like a little jealousy to keep the fire burning. But it also lets in something toxic. Suspicion. Possessiveness. All those things love should go without. What do you think? I really can't say. Maybe it's because love has so many faces.
Who can say if a passionate affair is better than steady family love? Maybe they can coexist. Maybe. You know what? I shouldn't have touched on this subject in the first place. What? Why not? It's opening up too many wounds. I guess I just miss her. Simple as that. I hope she calls again soon. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Anytime.
That's deep.
Jan, could you check if we have enough food? Looks like we're running out of storage space.
Hi there.
There we go. And now we'll give an MRI of
Just lie
myself.
still and think of something engaging.
When will you have the results?
Not before I finish scanning everybody. You're the first one, so after we finish, you can go to bed and come back in the morning. I should know more by then. Okay. Ready?
Great.
Here we go.
Feels like waiting for high school finals.
Yeah. Now we go to bed and see what happens in the morning.
Hello, Jan.
I'll come see you in a minute. I gotta fix this.
The module needs repairing. Could I work somewhere else for now?
No, I just fixed it. Yeah, I have thoroughly enjoyed this game so far, Mike. Like, this story has me hooked.
Why is everyone talking about the greenhouse?
There was a Rapidium leak, and it broke down.
Because of the leak?
Because of a giant turnip that damaged the irrigation system.
That's actually pretty exciting. Can we grow giant veggies now?
Currently, you can't grow anything in there, Jan. No, this would require agricultural research, but I appreciate the enthusiasm toward progress. Anyway,
just
given
fixed
the
it.
enormous size of the turnip, I'd say it equals 5 portions of raw food.
So, you have our results?
Yes. It was a long night, but everyone got scanned. I've just finished running the results through our medical software.
Okay.
And, well, there's no easy way to put it. It's there. Mutated tissue. It's growing in our brains. What?
What?
You mean we all have it? No. Not all. Almost everyone is affected, but there's one exception. You, Jan. You're the only one that's clean. Holy shit. Yeah. You know what that means? That it was caused by accelerated growth in the womb. Maybe. But there were other factors at play. Take Rapidium, for example. Or a combination of circumstances, such as the radiation disrupting the tissue growth somehow. There are two things we know for sure. One, creating any other altar will most probably result in the same condition. And two, if we don't find a cure, we will all die, just like the sheep. The whole crew, except for you. It's a matter of days.
Oh shit.
Look, man. I know you're not the emotional type, but is this the moment you want to talk about how you feel? I appreciate what you're trying to do here. Stop and think about it for a moment before we move on to try and find a solution. But what do you want me to say? If you look at it from a certain angle, death is a logical outcome of events. I suppose not knowing exactly what caused it bothers me more than not being immortal. The only thing I'm really scared of is the possibility that this mission will fail because I won't be around. So, how do we find a cure? Well, I don't know. Try as I might, this is where my expertise ends. Okay, don't worry. We'll think of something, right? We always do. I don't know, Jan. Maybe the people who told you to branch yourself will be able to help us. Maybe. I am still waiting on a call from Lucas about the coordinates. It's worrying he hasn't got in touch yet. Well, let's hope he does. In the meantime, the best we can do is focus on getting rid of that gravity distortion. Even if we can't make it to the end of the mission, at least we can clear the path for you. Okay, Matt. Thanks.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
So they found a mutation in the brain of the sheep, and that's what caused a brain hemorrhage and killed her, and they all have it. He's refining. Good. Need food. Yeah.
Another lovely day with dreams. Would be nice to know there's a solution coming.
It would. I need to make that.
Can't get rid of it.
So any more of this? No. Finish that up. Someone down there's got some motivation. What's up?
Hey, how are you holding up?
What do you think? You heard the news, didn't you? We're going to die.
Oh, your emotions.
Look,
Jeez.
the results aren't great, but we don't know that for sure.
What about Molly? You saw her stiff and cold. I don't want to go like that. I still have so much to do.
You still have
She
time.
was created ahead of you. That gives us time.
Yeah. So, whatever it is we need to do, we have to hurry, right?
Yeah. This technician is in the kitchen. All right, dude. What do you got to say?
Hey, man. How are you taking it? First Molly dying, and now your condition.
Mm-hmm.
It must be hard for you.
How am I taking it? Well, I've been thinking. If Molly was the first one you created, and I was the second one, does that mean I'm next in line?
Maybe it just means that you're my second best friend.
Well, all right. After the sheep. What an honor, thanks. The irony is, I liked being around that creature. It kinda consoled me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. I thought I was the only one who missed the poor beast.
Did she remind you of Mom's dreams, too?
Yeah. She always wanted to move to the country and settle down on a farm.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to raise sheep, remember? It only came back to me after Molly went.
Yeah. True, I'd forgotten about that. Dad never took those dreams seriously. And neither did we.
That's an understatement. We absolutely hated them. Her annoying love of nature. Every weekend she'd go, Jan, why don't we go for a walk? See how the park has changed since last week.
Looking back,
Hmm.
I wish I'd said yes more often. Yeah. Our idea of a perfect day was to stay in our room all day and play games. Luckily, she let it go eventually. Oh, no. Now, she gave up on us, but she never let go of her sanctuary. Sanctuary? What do you mean? In the park? The bench? Yeah. She couldn't have a house in the country, so she found herself a hideout in the city. Her favorite bench. She revealed her little secret to me years later. You're telling me she never took you there? No. No. Right. I guess that's because it was after Dad moved out. You were gone by that time. What was it like? Actually, it was beautiful. And finally, I was old enough to sit still for 5 minutes and just look at frickin' trees with her. Doesn't sound very special, but it was.
Oh.
You wouldn't understand. And after she passed, I went to sit on that bench on my own. Every time I was down, I went there. It comforted me. I guess I could really use a place like that now.
Wow. I found something that'll comfort the technician. All right. That's coming up soon. 40 minerals. 60. Oh, we actually got a call.
Done. Should I take care of this now?
Lucas.
What took you so long?
Man, finally. I was trying to reach you for days, but I was getting some crazy distortions. I had to reprogram the frequency. What the hell is going on out there? Is the base safe?
No.
We've encountered another obstacle. But it's not my worst problem.
Why? What's going on out there?
My altars. They're suffering from a mysterious disease.
What do you mean?
Some strange brain mutation. Molly. The sheep I had to create to test Rapidium had it too. She died without warning.
Shit, Jan. I don't know what to say.
Yeah,
What about you?
I'm fine. It's just them.
Oh.
Is that disappointment I'm hearing?
No, I'm relieved you're okay. I really am. It's just that... this makes things so much more complicated. We thought we found the perfect solution. I guess nothing's perfect. Still, we can't give up, Jan. Not yet. Maybe there's a cure. A method to undo this side effect. Tell me, do you know anything more about this condition?
I have MRI scans of the whole crew and Molly's autopsy report.
Wow. You've been busy. Send them over. I need to take this to Maxwell at once.
Maxwell, are you sure I can trust him? Last time I spoke to him, turned out he's in some kind of conflict with the corporation. What's this guy's agenda, really?
Well, looks like he trusted you since he told you all about it. Look, don't worry. It's not really a conflict, it's just... Well, it was very unfair how they treated him. Shut down his lab, basically killed his scientific career. He was like a fish taken out of water, you know? And now seeing what you've done, he must have felt so excited, like it wasn't all for nothing. And he's jumping into a river again.
I don't like this secrecy. I'd really prefer it if the corporation was on the same page as Maxwell here.
I don't think you would, Jan. If you knew more about how they treated him, he was on the brink of a real revolution in cognitive science, but he made a mistake. He let the bureaucratic machine take over and undermine our efforts. We were just a step away from getting it right when they closed Project Ela down. Yeah. I was in it too. That's why I followed him when he was transferred to mining ops.
That project, Ela. What was it about?
Helping people. Patients affected by PTSD, war veterans, mostly. Everyone else wrote them off. Except for Maxwell. He never gave a shit about what other people thought. He came up with new quantum-based technology to ease the pain of their trauma. Altering memories. Painful memories.
So, if Project Ela was so great, why was it killed?
Officially? Some corporate budget-cutting bullshit. But if you ask me, once the board realized what he was doing, they got scared. What they had in mind for our lab was a contract with the Army that could go on for years and guarantee state funding. They wanted to fix people so they could send them back into action. We wanted to cure them.
So, you think Maxwell could find a cure for my alters?
I don't know. But what you're doing is a continuation of his life's work.
Of course.
You can be sure he'll do everything to help you. I'll talk to him at once and relay your findings to him. We'll see what he thinks.
Okay.
Now, you said something about an obstacle blocking your way? How serious is that?
Well, it's a pretty big gravity field distortion. Looks scary, but I'm on it. Thanks. Just need some time.
Gravity distortion, huh? That would explain why I couldn't get through to you for so long. But if you know what you're doing, I'll leave you to it. Looks like you have a lot on your hands.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, I'll jump right on it.
Hang in there, Jan. We'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Thanks, Lucas.
L7 out.
Wow. Alright. Don't have enough for that. at least did something with my time. See those at 40 minerals. Okay. So we're gonna assign. He's out there. Yeah. Okay. Not away. Is not yet. Let's go pop these real quick.
There's nothing more to do here. Should I move there?
I don't know if I can get that from down here. I can't get that one from here.
Should I move there? We're running out of storage space, you know?
Yeah, I know. But I've got a reason for my method to my madness, so chill. And we can expand. Nice. Now we have more room. Let's see something. all these up one. That. There we go. Now we got a ton more storage. Oh, that cost a planetary sim. I think I need those yet. Let's keep that there. Okay, so at least keep it up with food. It's working there. This postpone.
Tension is becoming dangerous. We need to find a solution.
Yeah, no. The alters are arguing in the kitchen. Could they go like a week without arguing?
What's there to discuss? We need to shield ourselves from radiation.
I've already researched it. And now I just need
We
to build
have
it.
perfectly good shielding mechanisms. Yeah, right.
Where is it? It's there. I just need more minerals. Okay. It's a 2x2. Okay. I'll have it tomorrow.
Supplies can be prepared.
talked to him yet. Nice. I do need that.
Come see me. I'd like to draw your attention to something.
Oh, what is it?
Have you been in the infirmary lately?
So, do you think the passive radiation filter calmed the crew?
Do you
Maybe.
hear any more theories about enriched metals wreaking havoc in our bodies, if that's what you're asking about?
You don't sound excited.
No, I'm glad you've tackled this minor issue. One less distraction from looking for a cure for us.
See what the botanist has to say. What emo BS do you have going on now?
I can see you're uncomfortable. Anxious. Aren't you? The circumstances are far from comfortable. Huh. Hard to disagree. I wish I could help. What do you usually do to calm down?
Honestly, I try to avoid the thing that scares me or thinking about it.
Yeah. I know a thing or two about running from problems. Somehow they always seem to run faster.
I never said anything about running. What I meant was taking precautions beforehand. Still, it's nice that you shared how you feel.
Yeah, I know I'm tired. Got a phone call to take though. This better be my cure. What you got, Max?
Jan, Maxwell here.
It's good to hear you. Things are getting more and more tense in here.
Yeah, I know. Lucas told me everything. I set to work at once analyzing the data you sent. I won't lie to you. This condition you discovered is something never seen before.
No, really.
I can confirm what you probably already suspect. It is highly probable that it is induced by accelerated brain tissue development which your alters have undergone. I am very sorry this has happened, but nobody could have predicted it. As I've said before, you're a pioneer, Jan. Unexpected setbacks come with the job.
Easy to be
Easy
sorry.
for you to be
from
sorry from
behind a desk.
Is it? I'd say it's harder to be calm when you know you can only be a passive observer. Especially knowing that I'm going to have to ask you to cross another threshold.
I don't like how that sounds.
I don't like how that sounds.
It's understandable. Just try to keep an open mind.
What would I have to do?
Prepare a treatment based on biological material from a healthy donor.
Donor of what exactly?
Brain cells.
Oh,
Isn't that a bit risky?
a bit risky to donate brain cells? I mean, don't you need specialist equipment and personnel to do it safely?
But don't worry. You wouldn't be the donor.
What? Why not? I'm the only one who's not affected.
Because it would kill you. It's not blood samples we're talking about, but a significant amount of brain tissue. From the cortex.
Oh,
how did you want me to get it?
There is only one solution. You have Rapidium, Jan. You have the womb. All you need to do is create a copy of your body, but without applying the branching procedure. By leaving its mind records blank, you will create a being with no awareness, no feelings, no thoughts. A biological vessel, if
What?
you will. A tabula rasa.
That doesn't sound very nice,
Wow.
but I guess it could work.
It has to work. Just follow the instructions I send you, and you can cure your alters with healthy brain tissue very effectively.
Wait, but if Rapidium-induced growth causes this, won't he get sick as well?
It shouldn't. Not if it stays fully sedated. You see, the mutation occurs in the part of the brain responsible for cognitive functions, thinking, learning, remembering. So as long as the vessel's cortex stays inactive, it will remain a clean slate, and its brain tissue will be safe to use.
So, Tabula Rasa is doomed to die.
Oh, I see what worries you. The possible existence of the human factor some people call the soul. Personally, I prefer the word used by Avicenna, essence. You see, Avicenna made a distinction between essence and existence, which he thought was the domain of the accidental, or, as you would put it, the choices that shape us. Essence, on the other hand, is that core of a being which endures, regardless of any circumstances. For Avicenna, essence proved that there was a God who created us. For me, it's a whole new field of study. Just think about it. What if we looked at this essence just like we look at any other aspect of a human being? Its body, mind, emotions, something that can be scientifically observed, trained, even enhanced. Isn't that exactly what you were doing with your alters, Jan?
I'm not experimenting on them. I'm surviving.
Then carry on doing it. All I'm suggesting is that you look at this empty altar's essence in the same way a sculptor looks at a stone that is too brittle to carve in. There's no logical reason to fear dismissing it. Lucas and I went back to our old research to recreate a piece of code we once discarded. One that allowed for a much more flexible approach to erasing human memories. It can serve you to increase the capabilities of the quantum computer and create a tabula rasa version of yourself.
Upgrade the quantum computer. With the use of your banned research, but what about Ally Corp? What about the consequences for me when they find out about all the rules I've broken? A simple builder? I mean, creating my altars is one thing, but this... I could get accused of much bigger violations.
Can I trust you, Jan?
That depends. If I can trust you.
I'm putting a lot at stake for you. Of course you can trust me.
Yeah, I'm sure you
Ally
are.
Corp doesn't have to know anything. Whatever happens from now on can stay strictly between you and me. I told you that I'd do anything to protect your mission, and I wasn't joking. Follow my instructions, and I'll take care of everything else.
Ally Corp has a big medical department. My ex-wife works there. Are you sure we shouldn't turn to them for help instead of harvesting this biological vessel against the law?
Yes, I'm sure. I told you before, it's better for you and your alters if your wife and her employers stay out of this. You didn't listen then. I hope you'll listen now. It's the only safe way for you. We can do this. Are you with me?
Oh,
This is all very confusing. I need to think it through before I make any decisions.
Of course. I'm sure you'll come to the right conclusion. You're a smart man, Yandolsky. Let me just make one thing clear. My goal isn't to undermine Ally Corp's operations. It's not resentment that drives me. Yes, my career was broken because of their short-sightedness, but I'm not seeking revenge. I just believe that I have a much deeper understanding of the full potential of your mission, and the means to execute this potential. All they could ever do is take the rupidium you've found and use it to boost the prices of their shares. Sure, maybe a few hungry people would benefit as a side effect, but it would all be temporary, insignificant, an opportunity lost. So, no, I'm not against them. But I know that by withholding some information from them, we can achieve so much more. Just think about it, Jan. Think about how much everything you're going through is really worth. Because to the corporation, you are just an instrument. To me, you are a gift.
Oh. Alright, where's my smarter half?
Hey there. I talked to Maxwell. It looks like he came up with a cure for your condition. Really? Are you telling me there's hope? Yeah, it's some kind of sophisticated treatment based on healthy brain tissue. Maxwell sent us a formula. Oh. That's ambitious. What do you need me to do? Well, I'll need you to reprogram our quantum computer according to some old piece of code from Maxwell's experiments. He claims it's gonna let us create an awareness-free alter. Awareness-free? We need a brain tissue donor that can be sacrificed. So we're making sure it's not an actual person like us. Yes, that seems rational. So you're okay with it? It sounds like a promising idea. Why would I not be okay with it? Because these are not corporate instructions. Maxwell is clearly pushing his own agenda here. Don't you find it odd that he's so reluctant to consult Ally Corp Medical about our problem? It is slightly unsettling, I admit. Are you thinking of talking to them behind his back? I don't know. Maybe I should talk to Lena again. Look, this situation is starting to be a little too emotionally problematic for me. She's your ex, not mine. You decide whether you want to take the risk. Just remember, Maxwell gave us a viable option. Shouldn't we just proceed instead of complicating things?
Maybe you're right.
Maybe you're right. I'm overthinking it. Good. Just give me the green light, and I'll start researching that new QC functionality right away. Then we'll take it step by step. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. We can do this.
Nope. I'm not gonna talk to her.
Safer evacuation functionality manual. The quantum navigation system is actively monitors the ship's surroundings.
Day 40. And that was some perfect timing. We ended a day, a save, and it's time to go. So, man, I'm so hooked on this game. I want to play for like 5 more hours, 10 more hours, all day tomorrow, call in sick, you know, do all the fun stuff. But yeah, that's it for the night. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe on all the other social media platforms. Yeah, go over to YouTube, sub there. We're at 30.4% of our goal. So it'll be nice to hit 500 there. Trying to hit 1,000 on TikTok, which would be awesome too. And then, and it'd be nice to have some more viewers over on Twitch so that we can do the interactive piece of this. It's kind of, having one or two. But anyways, we'll be back Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and we'll catch y'all later. See ya.